A very good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Amit Kumar Singh, and today I am here in class 12th. Subject is chemistry, and topic is alcohol, phenols, and ethers. So today we are going to start this chapter. So let's start. Introduction. Wide application in industry as well as day-to-day life. So the alcohols, phenols, and ethers are used widely in industry and also in our day-to-day life. The general formula is CnH2n plus 1 OH. The structural formula is very simple. There is an angle in between the CO and OH bond, that is 108.9 degree. The hybridization of carbon is sp3 and the CO length is 142 pm and OH length is 96 pm, that is picometer. This is the structure of methanol. Some important alcohols are like methanol, ethanol. Methanol prepared by catalytic hydrogenation of carbon monoxide or water gas, used as solvent, preservative, substitute for phenols. And in case of ethanol, hydration of ethene or by the fermentation of molasses, used as antiseptic, power alcohols, beverages. Next is the properties. The first, physical property. The boiling point directly proportional to the number of carbon of atoms, which is inversely proportional to the branching. The meaning is very simple. As the branching increases, the number of carbon atoms decreases, the boiling point also decreases, because the boiling point is directly proportional to the number of carbon atoms but inversely proportional to the branching. Solubility is directly proportional to the branching and inversely proportional to the size. So, if the size increases, solubility and branching both are decreases. If branching increases, then size decreases and solubility increases. The next is chemical property. Let's discuss one by one. As I told you, the OH bond and the CO bond, so we will discuss about each and every part. The cleavage of OH bond, ease of reaction depends on stability of alkoxide ion. So the acidity order is most acidic phenol, then water, then 1 degree alcohol, then 2 degree alcohol, and then 3 degree alcohol. The cleavage of COH bond, ease of reaction depends on stability of carbocations. Order of reactivities are 3 degree alcohol is more, then 2 degree alcohol, then 1 degree alcohol. Reactions involving whole alcohol molecule, then one is dehydration, second is oxidation, third is dehydrogenation, and fourth is dehydration. So the fourth is repeated. So the first, dehydration. ROH plus conc H2SO4. Here is the difference in between the temperatures. At 443 Kelvin, it gives us alkene. At 413 Kelvin, it gives us ether. And at 383 Kelvin, it gives us ROSO2OH, thioalcohol. ROH plus Al2O3. At two different temperatures, 513 Kelvin and 633 Kelvin. One time at 513 Kelvin it gives us ether, and at 633 Kelvin it gives us alkene. In case of oxidation, alcohol after oxidation gives us aldehyde or ketone, and after oxidation it gives us carboxylic acid. In case of dehydrogenation, 1 degree alcohol in the presence of copper and 273 degree Kelvin it gives us aldehyde. 2 degree alcohol in the presence of copper and the 273 degree Kelvin temperature gives us ketone. and 3 degree alcohol in the presence of copper at 273 degree Kelvin gives us alkene. Again, here one thing is repeated by mistake. I'm just rubbing it. So this is all about the chemical properties. Now let's start the preparation. The Rx plus KOH in aqueous media gives us ROH plus KX, that is the halide, with potassium hydroxide in aqueous media, gives us alcohol and potassium halide. The alkene in the presence of conc H2SO4 and H2O gives us RCH2OH, that is alcohol, which is also called Markovnikov's addition, and B2S6 and THF and H2O2 hydrogen peroxide dot OH minus also gives us RCH2OH alcohol. The formaldehyde SCHO or RCHO or ketone, either via media reduction or Grignard's in the presence of Grignard's reagent. These are the carbonyl compounds. In the presence of biomedia reduction, in the presence of H2 or platinum or palladium or nickel, it gives us RCH2OH or 1 degree alcohol. In case of NaBH4 or LiAlH4 or NaC2H5OH gives us RCHROH, that is the 2 degree alcohol, and in the presence of Grignard reagents it gives us RMGX. In the presence of dry ether or H2OH plus it gives us R3COH, 3 degree alcohol. So in this way the carbonyl compounds, by the changing of reagents, either the reduction process or in the presence of Grignard's reagent, gives us 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree alcohols. In case of carboxylic acid, RCOOH in the presence of LiAlH4 or B2S6 ether or H3O plus in the presence of dissolve gives us RCH2OH. So we can prepare alcohol from halide, alkenes, aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids by changing the temperature, by changing the reagents. The next is distinctive tests. The test which is the distinctions, responsible for the distinctions. One is the Victor-Meyer test. Here 1 degree alcohol gives us blood red color, 2 degree alcohol gives us blue color and 3 degree alcohol are colorless. The next is Lucas test. The 1 degree alcohol, no turbidity. In case of 2 degree alcohol, turbidity in 5 minutes. And in case of 3 degree alcohol, turbidity appears immediately. In the dichromate test, 1 degree alcohol, acids with same number of carbon atom, 2 degree alcohol, ketone with same number of carbon atom and 3 degree alcohol, no reaction under normal conditions. So this is all about the alcohols. The introduction, general formula, structural formula, some important alcohols, the properties, physical properties, chemical properties, the preparations, about the preparations and their distinctions test. In our next class we will discuss about the phenols. Till, thank you very much.